We also have a 15-year-old female that suffered a gunshot wound to the wrist. The following 3 patients had abrasions. We had a 30-year-old female, an 11-year-old male, and a 12-year-old female, again with abrasions predominantly to the head and face area. So only 2 of the 5 patients were injured as a result of a weapon. The following information will have Lieutenant Chris Ramirez to be able to provide. Right now we have approximately 50 LAFD firefighters on scene with a total of 7 ambulances to ensure safety and to rapidly treat and transport patients. Lieutenant Ramirez.
Good morning. My name is Chris Ramirez. That's C-H-R-I-S, last name Ramirez, and I'm a lieutenant with LAPD Media Relations Division. About 9 o'clock this morning, LA Unified School Police officers, in conjunction with LAPD Rampart detectives and officers, responded to a shooting call here at Belmont High School. When they arrived, they located a few victims, and they also located the suspect, who they took into custody without further incident. A gun was recovered at scene, and those students were transported to a local hospital where they're currently undergoing medical treatment, and some are listed in some such stable conditions. And that's where we're at right now. Also, we have currently treating this as a crime scene. We are working together with school police, investigators, and staff, and we're trying to adjust and secure the crime scene and the location. And that's what I have now, and also I have Chief Zipperman here as well. Chief.
You have to do it remote. I can't.
Good morning. My name is Steve Zipperman. That's Z-I-P-P-E-R-M-A-N. I'm the Chief of Police for Los Angeles School Police Department. As Lieutenant Ramirez has already indicated, the incident involves the fact that we had some type of a shooting occurrence inside of a classroom, and as a result of that, we did have 2 students that were injured and 3 other folks that have been injured as a result of peripheral stuff. So I want to first say one thing. As we continue to go through this and try to understand what happened, there's only so much information we can give you. Los Angeles Police Department is the lead investigative agency in this incident, and we will be here to support them. What I do want to do is get a message out to all the parents, particularly of this school site. And that is, number 1, that if you have not yet received a message through the school, you will receive one shortly. Right now, we do know that we have one of the parents of the students that was injured as a result of the gunshot wound has been notified. And we believe right now that we have contact with the remaining parent. So I want to assure parents that we are doing the best we can to get the messaging to you. The school remains on lockdown. The school goes through their normal procedures as far as an incident like this to ensure the safety of the students. And although you will be getting a message regarding the incident at the school, if you have not received a call yet, okay, the parents have been notified, and one is in the process of being notified. That being said, we know this is a very traumatic incident for all the children involved, particularly inside that classroom. As we continue to move forward with this, I want to have everybody a clear understanding that we will attend to the needs of these students who witness this very carefully, with the understanding this is very traumatic. We have our school mental health folks that are here to support the needs of the student, and we will continue to work with those students. LAPD will continue with their investigation, and they will provide information as much as they can as we get it. So again, the school has been declared safe at this point. There is no more safety threat. The students and those injured have been transported. We do have a student who has been taken into custody and is at a local LAPD station. And we will continue to be messaging with the parents as best as we can, and to continue to provide support to the school.
Sir, CBS News, are any of the injuries life-threatening? Are there anybody being treated here now?
I will let Eric Scott comment on anything involving the status of the patients.
Again, the total patient count that we have is a total of 5. And please remember, this is an active incident, so we continually have individuals that walk out, particularly with minor abrasions. Of those 5 patients that we have, the most critical was a 15-year-old male that received a gunshot wound to the head. However, we're placing him in critical but stable condition. So our firefighter paramedics were on scene very rapidly. They quickly treated that individual, transported them to a local hospital. Again, beyond that, the second most serious injury was a 15-year-old female that had a gunshot wound to the wrist. The following 3 patients were ranging from 11-year-old to 30-year-old, predominantly had minor abrasions to the face area, some from glass. Again, that patient count may increase as this remains an active incident, but we don't anticipate it to at this time.